everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The perimeter pair is White and Brown. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Queta in at the center position. And for the Raptors, Barrett is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here's Queta. The kick to Tatum. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
Outside Ingram. Goes back up. Boston pulls it in.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
White, good.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Quickly outside. Let's go with a 3. Queta pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Tatum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Kind of a devious move by Tatum, pulling the defender in where he wants him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jason Tatum taking 2 shots.
Can't get the first one.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
That one misses.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, B.A. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett on the trade. And slowly and surely, they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
Now here's Quickley. Down low. Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
Outside White. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. White's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Ingram from the arc. They grab their own miss. Here's Pirtle. Soft touch off the glass.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Tatum. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
The 3 from Quickley. Counted from distance.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Holiday. Now Tatum. Here's Queta. That one is off. Pirtle with some nice D. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Brown. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto.
Number 14, Jacoby Walter.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Back to quickly. The three. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston leading by 6. Here's Brown. It's good. Brown's got 7 points.
Can't pin the blame on the defense. Sometimes Brown makes challenging shots right in your face.
Pass to Walter. Pirtle with the ball. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Brown passes to Keita. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Al Horford's checked in for Boston.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 1.
And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
And Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Keita. Hauser comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Boucher for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Hauser can't get it to go. Toronto trailing. Here's Abaji. He nails it, and we're tied.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Hauser, that's good.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup for your Raptors. Number 4.
Here's Abaji. Quickly outside. Pass to Abaji. To the inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Brown passes to Hauser. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Hauser's got 6.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Walter. Here's the 3. Boston pulls it in. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Pritchard for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Toronto shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from Barnes. Both teams will make substitutions.
Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Celtics lead by 6. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Horford outside. From behind the arc. Barnes with the rebound. It's an even 3-on-3 break. The 3. That shot missing. Hauser passes to Horford. From downtown. Pure from 3-point range. And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
They've got Scotty Barnes, and it's Mobo in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
Pretty much an Al Horford staple right there. A polished player who has lots of confidence when he gets in that range.
Here's Shed, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Mobo. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Craig inside. Still without a bucket. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And, Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Boston on D. Here's Shed. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Pritchard. 4-3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
For 3.
Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself, but now he wants to keep everybody involved.
He's off on the layup. Boston leading by 14. Craig passes to Hauser. Back to Craig. Here's Horford. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And the Raptors with some changes. Castleton goes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Lawson in for Abaji. Kadis checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Pass to Walter. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Craig is checked in for Boston. Here's Shed. Here's the pick. Pass to Mobo. Beyond the arc. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Boston leading by 14. To the paint. The 3 from Craig. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Lawson. Fires from deep. First shot won't go.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Keita. Jacks up a 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Here's Mobo. Here's Shed. Boucher on the screen. To the middle. They need this. And finished off by Boucher.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Here's Keita. Covered by Boucher. Keita no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Shed. Pass to Lawson. Inside. Here's Boucher. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Boucher's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Boston making a switch here. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Keita. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
The assist.
Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
Raptors trail by 18. Quickly from outside. Keita pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got his first basket.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Now here's quickly. Outside Ingram. Drives to the hoop. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Man, these Kevin Durant comparisons are starting to come to fruition right here, especially when Ingram is finishing with power on the drive.
White can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's White. And that one's good. Porzingis.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Holiday against Quickly. Ingram deciding where to go with it. On the take. Boston pulls it in. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Porzingis passes to Holiday. The 3 is up. Porzingis misses. Barrett up top. The 3 from Barnes. Buries it from 3. Barnes has got 6. And so it's Boston looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court right now for the Celtics. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Keita in at center, locking down the middle. And so it's Boston with it. Toronto making their last shot. He drops it from range.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Celtics lead by 16. Pass to Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
The Raptors shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Quickly from outside. Boston with a rebound. Keita's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum with it. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
One shot. And the free throw, no good. Raptors trail by 20. Here's quickly. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And overwhelming the defense here with the speed. Quickly, so dangerous in the open floor.
Here's Keita. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. White, good.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
You've been waiting. Our Northside crew. Make some noise for them again.
Boston on D. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And that one's good. Quickly.
Sweet shooting touch from the confident guard. Quickly's role is to score as often as possible.
Offensive rebound. Tatum. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 6.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Now, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Holiday.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Here's Barnes. And a nice finish on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Really left him alone that time.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Quickly against Holiday. Pass to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Tatum. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Here's White. Drives to the hoop. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Quickly passes to Pirtle. The 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by the Celtics. Kidd has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Ingram. Give him 8. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. And the Raptors with some changes. Abaji's checked in for Barrett, and it's Walter in for Ingram. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in for White. Here's Walter. No made baskets yet. Barnes, no good. Outside Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Keita. There's a minute 59 left in the third. Pirtle with some nice D. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Timeout.
And Toronto calls time here.
Start it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Quickly with the ball. 10 points for him. Here's Abaji. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Here's Brown. 2 points. That one goes. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Mobo. Horford pulls it in. Boston's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Horford's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense is putting up a fight inside, but they don't know what they're up against. Al Horford gets it done.
And it's Quickly with a miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Rebound, Toronto. Here's Walter. Still no points. And Pritchard pulls it down. And for Boston, they're shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Back to Brown. Pass to Horford. Here's Hauser. Offline with a 3. Toronto has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
That's his third personal foul.
Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for your Raptors, Walter. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Lets it fly. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
To the left side wing. Here's Abaji. Connects from downtown. 7 points in the game. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Celtics out in front, just dominating this one. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Walter, and it's Lawson in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And the basket by Shireman.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Boston foul. Peyton Pritchard.
Boston making a switch here. Davison's checked in.
First team foul. Checking in for the Celtics. Number 20, J.D. Davison.
Here's Shed. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Hauser, that's good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
For the Celtics, number 55, Taylor Shire.
Here's Shed. Pass to Abaji. And the layup falls.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Cornette. And again, Boston with the triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Shed. Pass to Abaji. All sorts of time. And it's Toronto with another. Boston's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
Now, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
All by himself. Finished off the break.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Pass to Abaji. Lets it go from 11. Off the left rim and out. Boston on offense. They're on a 16-6 run to the middle. Here's Horford. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And the Celtics making a change here. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ingram. Fires the three. And it's Cornette with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Stolen by Quickly. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Shed. From outside, off the mark. Boston has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Hauser can't get it to go. For Toronto, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Ingram. Takes the 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Hauser. And the three-pointer goes.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now. Lets it go from deep. Davison can't hit. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. To the paint. The rebound, Celtics. Cornette's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 from Craig. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for Derek White.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Craig, no good. Toronto shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Pass to Pirtle, left side Ingram. Looking to get back on track. Hauser grabs the board. Here's Davison, down low. Here's Craig. Soft touch off the glass.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Torrey Craig. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls to Craig. Hits both from the stripe. 24 seconds left in the final quarter.
Celtics foul. Peyton Pritchard. That's his 4th personal foul. 15 foul.
That free throw, no good.
2. Emmanuel quickly.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Here's Walsh. The 3 is up. Quickly with a rebound. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. As we leave, we present our player of the game.